You know when you get an idea in your head and you just have to do it? Well, this is my 1992 BMW K100 and it's going to become a cafe racer. So, first things first, I've taken the battery out. I did this off camera a little while ago because when I went to view the bike, we just about got it cranking with a jump pack, but we couldn't get it to stay running. So this has been on charge for the last 48 hours. So we are going to have a quick check and see what the voltage is coming in at. So fingers crossed, we're going to have 12 volts. If not, we've got a dead battery and we're going to have to buy a new one before we've even started the project. And we are at 12.14, so that's good. It means this battery might not be dead and we can use it for the purposes of the build. And then we'll look at a lithium one when we're ready to actually start making the bike clean and tidy. Some of the more keen-eyed among you may have noticed the bike is leaning the wrong way. So normally it's a kickstand along here somewhere. The previous owner, or the owner before him I believe actually, did a pretty typical cafe racer mod of mounting the kickstand on the other side. And I'm going to leave it like that because I think it's quite cool. And then once the plan is in place with the exhaust pipes, I kind of want to show them off. So I'm going to leave it like that. And we're going to leave it like that. First things first, this god-awful Corbin seat that has had all manner of modifications done to it. This will be going in the bin. Actually, it'll probably be going on eBay, but it's good as the bin. Get rid of a lot of the old zip ties that the previous modders have done as well. We don't need those. Remove all of the ECUs that are just everywhere. Because all I want to do is see if we can get this running before we start stripping. This battery weighs an absolute ton. And she's in the tray. And now for the world's diddiest key. Look at the size of this thing. It's minuscule. We got a lot of lights on the dash. Neutral, hazards, fuel. So will she crank? She cranks. Let's give it a bit of the old choke.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
See if that's going to help her. Part of me wonders if the battery hasn't got enough juice.
A few moments later.
Okay, never fear. I've tried being a bit sneaky. I've put a little booster pack on. We'll see if it works. No, the battery is dropping to about 8 volts. The battery is now kaputski, which is bad news on the battery because that's dead. That means I'm going to have to buy a completely fresh one, which is what I wanted to avoid, but if I don't have a choice, I don't have a choice.
One eternity later.
Oh, she wants to. She wants to fire. That battery is an absolute dud though. I just want to get it running and just see if we can get it ticking over. That's all I need. All I need. Come on. I've given up trying to start the bike for a minute. I'm going to take this seat off because it's just getting in the way where the rear light cluster is just stuck to this seat. It's a big, heavy seat. It's in the way and I want rid of it. It's off. If anyone wants a Corbin seat for a K100, I'm assuming it's going to fit a K100 and possibly a K75, let me know because it's going to be on eBay. Well, now that's gone, we can actually get to things a bit easier now. Previous owner has made a nice wiring nest, I think. So I'm just gonna start taking off excess bits like the rear lights. I'm just gonna label them up, which I believe, yeah, those go there. So I'm just gonna label these up just so when it comes to reassembly, I know what's going where. Although I'm probably not gonna be using the stock wiring harness. I'm likely gonna be using one of those BEP3 BEP3s and the M.Blue, or whatever it's called, to control everything outside of the actual ignition of the engine, because I want aftermarket clocks and lights and LEDs, and I think that's going to be the best way to do it. God, look at this loom. It's like an umbilical cord. I think this is probably going to be one of the ones that is going to be replaced. I think this one is the main engine management, judging by the fact that it disappears that way towards all the throttle bodies and everything. I'm not going to unplug any of these yet. I just kind of want easier access to the frame. I'm going to start taking things like indicators and stuff off, because it's just stuff that I don't need on here at the moment. They're all going to get replaced with something else. So I'm going to start pulling bits apart, I think. Another day, another battery. So this is the old original lead acid thing that's from the 1800s. And this is the new AGM hotness from 2:30 p.m. So we're going to get this into the bike, and then fingers crossed it's going to start. This should be plenty powerful enough to run the bike, so let's get to it. We have lights. Give it some choke.
Daddy, chill.
It fucking works! Maybe not so much choke. But there we go. She's purring nicely. If I take all the choke's off. We are running. Oh, we are purring, boys. Running very nicely, I might say. The bike runs. I'm very happy. Next episode, we are going to be starting to strip down everything, taking things apart, and then we're going to start servicing and then building it into a cafe racer. So when the next video will be out, who knows? I don't. But keep subscribed, keep liking, keep following, do all the good stuff that makes YouTube YouTube. Maybe less of the hate. Don't do that. Anyway, thanks for watching.